and stuff, like walk me through like why didn't you trust it in the beginning, or like what kind of won you over and made you trust it?
So what that makes me trust it is any link on marketplace listing is a little iffy because sometimes they link to a dropshipping site.
Oh.
I've seen that a few times. That's the first reason. What made me trust it was, I think to me it was like it didn't hurt to check it out, and that post was for free, so they were giving something for free. So it's not like I had to pay $100 to see if it's real or not.
Okay.
They were listing for free anyways. So at max I lose like what I pay for the delivery.
Sure.
If I buy their item, and then when I check the app, that item's already claimed. So I was like, okay, well someone else have used it, so and they seem to be fine. And that also helps with the confidence. And I did try to search it up, like to see social media, or to see like Reddit, or see something like that. But there wasn't any too much like information on it. So then I had to just, I think I told you I found one of the links to the YouTube video. So then it's like, okay, these are real people, so at least that's good. But I think for most people it's like,
we need more.
know. Yeah, I probably just more social media presence. I can see like at least a page or like interactions on it. And like you guys as like people, right? Like I think, like to see put a face to like the company.
Put a face to the company.
Would you be interested in interacting with like other users or sharing with them like in a way that's a community or something like that? Would you have wanted some place where more people were talking about it or something?
Yeah, they can. Like, but I feel like it's not one of those community kind of things.
Yeah.
Because like people don't just go on eBay, Instagram, and like
Yeah.
chat.
Fair enough.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's more so just like, okay, this is a valid company with
Yeah.
real user experiences.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not trying to message people on there.
No.
Okay,
Which is
great.
the same reason
Great.
why I said probably profile will not be at least needed right now, because I don't really care who I'm buying from, because I'm getting it delivered. I'm not really talking to that person even. I don't need to know their name, their face, or anything. Like I'm only talking to the delivery people, right? So which is you guys for now.
What types of content would you like to see? What have you liked to see?
On Instagram, or like what do you mean content? Or like content for buying.
When you look it up, like Racct.
When you Google Racct.
Almost like influencer style, like.
Oh really?
Like.
Interesting.
Promotional content, I guess, or just like people reviewing the app or reviewing the product. Like, oh, I got this from, like, oh, I got this delivered. This is my experience. Like, probably real people sharing their experiences would be nice. YouTube could have like an intro like video to start with, like this is us, like we're doing this kind of thing, and then you could have reels of like just when you drop off an item, you can like have their reaction, whether it's staged or not. It's like you can have their reaction. One can do a pickup, like, oh, this is what it looks like when you sell an item. Or like this is what it looks like when you buy an item. So they see the process. Because the first time it was like very like, I was like iffy. I was like, what am I doing? I drop off the stuff. I give it to him. I'm like, okay, do I walk away now?
Right.
The
and
process.
Oh, that was
I even asked him like, oh, do you need to look through everything to make sure like? And he's like, no, I'm just
I was
taking
being
it.
weird about it.
I was like, okay, because like if I sell on marketplace, they usually look at it even just for like a few seconds to make sure like it's a real item or anything like that. It's like, I'm not right.
And actually, part of that's also because we didn't do a great job conveying it beforehand, like on the app. It's like what the steps are.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been saying that.
Yeah, like you don't really know what's happening till like the moment of.
It's just like add photo.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like okay.
So it's like.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're working on that too, like how it works.
That's
kind of thing.
super helpful. That's super helpful. Wow. Yeah, that's a great answer. Would at any point you want to like participate in any of that like content?
What kind of
like what you just talked about, like helping us to like showcase like those steps and like the process like stage and like with like a real user.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean I could do it. Like,
Okay.
like for filming, or like what do you mean for the content, like write up?
Like whatever you would want to do. Like we just like we obviously would need all the help we can get, and so like you have like the right ideas and you have like good ideas. So maybe if you wanted to be like we could, I don't know, do like an interview like this, or like do like a stage thing like that, like whatever you'd be willing to do. Like whatever you want to do, like we just want to like basically show that we are legit and like we are like doing this like and acting on like your suggestions and stuff.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah,
I could.
Only if you feel comfortable and stuff.
yeah,
I
of
mean,
course. We don't want to.
whatever you like.
Yeah.
Or whatever form you would want to, or something. So.
Yeah, I can think about it, or I can think about it to see what would be the best. I think to start, maybe like when you drop off the item, you can just ask if they can have a photo.
Oh, that's
like,
interesting.
Just them holding the item, but like you don't. So like I think video makes everything complicated. So in the
Okay.
beginning,
Yeah,
when you have
yeah.
just photos of like these users are all over the place.
Okay.
That's
Or
great.
in the description, you can be like, oh, from this neighborhood, for
Yeah,
this
that's
price, so people kind of
Oh,
see
for like a
themselves.
post. Yeah.
for
Okay.
a post.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like-
Did you look at our Instagram at all by any
No.
chance?
Like,
Okay,
I can't
it's
find
really
it.
bad. We need
I
to
can't
fix
find
You
it.
can't find it, so
Yeah.
it's not
Okay, you couldn't even
searchable.
find it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't come
I
up.
think if it takes me extra effort to find Instagram, that's
It's
not
like, I'm
good.
done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, this is really random. Like when you go to a shelter's Instagram page, like when they adopt a dog or a cat, it just a photo of like a lot of family with what they're adopted. You can kind of do the same for
Okay.
now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And that like shows that real customers are there. You don't
Yeah.
need like a video of them like all
Okay.
that. That could come later. It's like as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
it would be a
challenge is
good
to
starting
get a picture
point.
of the curtains with the customer.
Yeah.
We should send it to you.
So
I mean,
yeah, then you can
we
post
could
it.
post it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
What else was I gonna say? Yeah, another idea
Oh, yes.
I had really quick for the wish list.
Yes.
I
Let's
think
go.
they should expire after a certain time.
Okay.
yeah.
We did this at first, and then we changed it back. Are you
Oh.
getting texts that you don't want? Is
Yeah,
that what it
because
is?
it's
Okay,
like
get to
the
that.
matching algorithm. It's like you search for home heating, and then it's like a stuffed animal. Like,
Perfect.
so.
Wrong terms. Broken.
Yeah, wish list should expire after 30 days.
30
And
days.
another idea is, let's say multiple people request the same thing, you should have a counter. So like dresser X3 or something, X4. So like 4
Yes.
people wish for this, you can stack them together. You don't need 4 different dressers.
Dresser. Yeah, you could.
Right?
We should just
Yeah.
merge them.
We
Yeah.
should definitely do that.
And another thing that could be helpful is that once someone's wish list is fulfilled,
Mhm.
you can have a metric there.
How
But
many
like,
people got this?
Yeah, but like, oh,
Okay.
75% people who wish listed got their wish fulfilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you could have something like that. Like,
More stuff there. There's a lot more to be built.
Yeah.
Put
and
like
then
a
like-
statistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
then later on, once you have photos ready, you could
Okay.
be like, these people got their wish list fulfilled. And there's like a photo of them, right?
Oh, sure.
With the thing. Because right now, you guys have words reviews
Yeah.
on the bottom, but you could have photos who are like, oh, my wish list got fulfilled in 2 days. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh,
Very cool. Anything else?
Yeah, what about like overall the app? I'm sure there's other stuff you're like, this just doesn't look good or something.
I think I actually wrote down a list.
Oh.
That's what I was checking earlier.
That's
I was
really
like,
nice.
that-
That's really nice. of you.
Oh. Which- There are like a lot of small things.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys want to like fine tune the product? Is that your priority? Or is priority right now to broaden the
Oh,
audience?
we were talking about that.
Because
Yeah.
I think that you do different things.
Do we
basically.
have to choose one or the other? Probably.
Yeah, because
kind of.
you only have limited time and effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, what do you think, John?
We'd want to do both, obviously. As well.
Yeah.
I mean, we always want to be building stuff that, like,
Mhm.
like the stuff you tell us now is like, if we can get that out faster, it's amazing. But I think, like you were saying, it's like, yeah, the biggest thing obviously is like we need more people using it and all that
Mhm.
stuff. So I think it's like whatever we can kind of get away with in the odd hours, we'll try to do. So like some of those wish list things are a little bit harder, like aggregating the
Yeah,
terms and
that's
stuff.
true.
But if we can find a fast way to do it,
Mhm.
we'll try to release it in the next version, and we'll try to release versions every couple days,
Oh,
always.
Okay. Yeah.
But trying to shift more, and that's why we're asking you a lot of questions about
Uh-huh.
like exposure and
Uh-huh.
stuff, because we're like we've never really focused on that,
Oh,
but
okay.
now we want to more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we feel like it's at an okay place, of course, minus like all the problems, but you know.
Yeah, another thing, I think most of the ideas I have is just taking inspiration from other apps, and I think
Okay.
I might have just used a lot more apps than the average person, so I have like taken ideas from each of them. Another thing for getting exposure or a way to increase, it depends on how much work you want to do. I think I mentioned this to you briefly. It's like you guys you're basically marketing towards people who are moving in
Okay.
general. Either they're moving to a different city, they're moving to a different apartment, or just moving. Yeah, usually those two, right?
Oh, because you moved here recently.
Yeah, and that's why
That's
I
how you
started.
found it.
Yeah,
Okay.
otherwise I would not be just randomly looking at stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because like even if I buy sell, let's say, right,
Uh-huh.
I will not be using this app. I'll be using clothes resale apps.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's what got you in the door in the first place.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think you really want to focus on people who are moving away, moving to a different city, downsizing, upsizing, moving here. But the thing that a lot of them struggle with is the time. Like if I'm moving in 1 month and my stuff isn't gone, I'm probably just gonna throw it away,
Yeah.
or give it for free, or just leave it on the sidewalk,
Right.
or call
Yeah.
Recology.
Yeah.
Right. So I think if there's a way for you guys to really find those people and to offer them some kind of deal,
Incentives
it could
or-
be incentives. It could be good for them to listen to your app.
Okay.
I mean, one, I guess obvious but not easy way is like if you offer them storage. Though that
Okay, interesting.
depends on how much availability you guys have. Because I say I'm moving in a month,
Uh-huh.
but I have like these really nice things I want to sell.
Yeah.
And like I'm losing a lot of money if I just dump it on the street.
Yeah.
I think so. That's why I think the consignment way might be easier.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like you pick up for free, right? So I don't have to pay anything up front, and then when my item sells, you guys take 10% of whatever I sell it for, and then you can give them time limit. Like after 60 days, it belongs to us now.
That's a better experience than like pay us right now
Yeah,
$500.
yeah.
We'll think okay.
So it's like, and then maybe like after 60 days, they can choose to either get it dropped off, and then when you drop off, you pay a fee to get it dropped off again.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be like, it just belongs to us. Or like the consignment just like increases in percentage. Like every 30 more days, we take 10% more of the cut. Something along those lines, but it's hard to like
Yeah.
integrate, I guess.
No, that's
Yeah.
I mean,
That's actually a
we
really
can
cool
definitely
idea.
do it in a fast way where it's like
Oh,
we
okay.
don't build that much. We're like, this is what we'll just do. Reach out to a bunch of people. So
Yeah,
maybe
like-
we could do it.
That's actually a really good idea. I've never
Yeah.
kind of thought about it in that.
I mean, is there
exact
stuff that you have
context.
listed right now that you would want that for?
Yeah.
Like for what do you mean by like?
Like you listed a desk recently, or
Oh,
like
okay,
other
yeah.
big stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, would you want us to do that? Because we could just figure something out, you know?
Yeah, like that would be useful.
Actually,
Would you like us
Yeah.
just to take it now?
Oh, no, it's okay. You guys are. Like,
No, we have
on the-
space.
I mean, we have a couple orders, but I think this is the last pickup we have, so it's all
Okay.
like delivery and stuff.
No, it's okay. I mean, yeah, I don't want to just throw this on you guys.
No,
No,
no.
we'd be happy to.
I'll
We have
figure it
space.
out.
We have space.
We could talk more about it. I know you
Yeah,
might
we
want
can
to decide
yeah.
and stuff.
Because, because I was actually going to suggest this for the smaller stuff.
Interesting.
Right.
Oh, really? Why
Because-
smaller instead of bigger?
Because then you guys don't have to come here every other day to pick up smaller things. If it's just like one box of
Oh,
the
you're
stuff I
like, here,
listed,
take it all.
and then whenever it
figure
sells,
out.
you guys can just go, right? You don't
Oh,
have to
that's
come
kinda
here, get
sweet.
it, and go.
Interesting.
And if it's small, it doesn't take up that much storage. So you can take it from a bunch of sellers and just like
Oh, that's have our kind of.
you have a
Manufacturing
warehouse.
center.
You
Yeah,
become
warehouse.
Amazon at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Right?
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
gets allocated
Fulfillment
one
center.
box, right? Yeah, you like each one has like
Funny.
a QR code or something, or like barcode. And
Funny.
you're like, yeah. And then you guys don't have to pick up anymore.
I really like this
That's
idea.
interesting.
Especially for a super seller for a lot of stuff. Like,
Yeah, we've never really thought about this, like
Yeah.
this model.
yeah, because you also have to take into account your time and like driving too. That's like
It
cuts
would
into
save a lot. Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
would kind of win, I guess,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't be annoyed like with all the scheduling.
That's
It's
okay.
less of a hassle.
Yeah,
So
for
just
everyone.
pick up. and
Yeah.
then we could bring it back to you. You would pay extra if we have to bring it back to
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Or if we take it, we could also charge a fee if it's like a large item or something like that,
exactly.
because we need to be
Yeah.
able to
and
move
this
it.
way,
get
it
rid of
prevents them from selling it elsewhere because you have the item. They can't sell it elsewhere. Right?
Yeah, they would have to push the Racct listing. They wouldn't be able to push like the Facebook, or they
Yeah.
could, but
They
they
could
like
try
have
to-
to.
They
You
have
have
to
to
pay
bring
it.
it
They
on
have to
Racct.
do it.
Yeah. So it's like, let's say I sell on Marketplace. Someone said, I'll be there, get it. And it's at you guys' place. I'll be like, hey, I'll pay the delivery fee for you to drop off, and I can sell it to someone else. But, like,
Yeah.
at that point,
That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, we definitely have to work a lot on figuring out how to convey it to people.
Communicate.
This is what we do.
Yeah, how would you best? Yeah, you're an engineer. Like,
mean, yeah,
you're
you-
an engineer. You're very talented. How would you communicate that to someone in software?
it's software. What do you, like, so, you know how in the app, when you have the selling section, you have to edit, renew,
Yes.
or something else.
Pickup.
You have a pickup option. Request for pickup. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
And then you
We
can do a
wouldn't do
bundle
any-
with a bunch of items.
Yeah.
Select them.
We
Yeah.
wouldn't do any
Pick these
text
up.
or any what? There wouldn't be any like introduction or anything.
I mean, there should be introduction. That's like,
Consignment button. It's like consignment option.
yeah, but consignment can get messy
You're
because
right.
they might
Yeah.
not know the pickup.
What does
Because
that
I think
look like?
if I'm moving away, the main thing is where am I gonna put my stuff?
Yeah.
I need to sell it, and I discount every week because I need it gone, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, there are on Marketplace. There are people who like moving sale, and then they list like 5 items
Yeah.
in the description, and like I feel like those you guys could like be like message them, be like,
We'll take these all. Oh, really? You've heard of people doing this?
like if you promote your own
Business.
competitor,
Oh, I
yeah.
see.
So for me, it's okay because I'm not benefiting.
Right.
I'm just buying from
Like
them.
this is a
right?
service that's useful for me.
Yeah, but if you guys are actually,
Sure.
the benefit, it's like it might be in the gray area.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's really interesting. Any more thoughts about how like?
If you're cold, we can also step inside. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know we're also taking a lot of your time,
Oh,
but
no,
it's like
yeah.
super nice of you.
This
So,
is insanely
Whenever you want us to,
helpful.
like, just tell us, we'll just leave if you want.
Yeah.
So for any more thoughts on like how to communicate that, because I do want to like try to implement this idea, but I'm not, and we kind of thought a bit about it, but you're providing some really good clarity. So do you have any more thoughts about how to like communicate that to someone who maybe is just signing up?
I think the easiest way for someone to be convinced is through marketing. Like, is through like advertisement of previous cases where this happened. Yeah, so I think having social media could really benefit that because
Yeah.
it will take away a lot of the confusion and questions and like wondering, because if you see a lot of other people doing the same thing, you know it's easy.
Yeah.
Right? Like people who never used Marketplace before, they sign up, they sell it, and then they still figure it out, right?
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Wait, but they've never seen like social media about Marketplace.
Yeah, but Facebook.
But that's
integration,
Facebook.
Yeah, so it's like you
Okay,
can't.
fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
So you think the best way, if I understand correctly, is to post a bunch of photos or, some kind of, maybe photos, like you said, photos of people using this specific kind of pickup sessions I'm in service before, and just have like a ton of like previous users like telling their experience and stuff.
Kind of like an ad. Just push
Yeah,
an ad.
kinda like
pretty
an
much.
ad, yeah.
Like the junk calling ads, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like where it's like, hey, you can get rid of your stuff really easily.
Yeah, because it's kind of similar to like ThreadUp ads. I don't know.
Oh,
if you've-
ThreadUp.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard
Because
of
for
ThreadUp.
them it's like consignment. It's like I package like I said 20 clothing items. I ship it to them. They go through. They list it, but I mean like that's how they do it. They list it, and then if I want my items back, I have to pay for them to ship it back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But shipping to them is free, so it's like that's kind of how. It
Oh, that's
goes.
how it works.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
And then a lot of people are selling like, I mean for ads, yeah.
Is that, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just thinking like what kind of I think social media presence, honestly, it will really help. One other thing is, log.
Mm-hmm.
So at first I never heard this either, like log as a service. And then it was just through marketplace, people have said it to me, people like mentioned it, and then like over time I got accustomed to it.
Okay.
So if someone says, oh, can I order a log to pick this item from you? Or if you can't pick up, maybe we can consider splitting the cost of a log as for someone, like say in Berkeley, right? Then as I hear it more and more and more, I feel like it's becoming more and more legit and real, and a solution I will consider.
Okay.
I think that's what is needed for your app too, which is why like now if I ask them and they heard of it once, they might not do it right away. But if they hear it a second time from someone else, they might be more inclined to do so. So I think just getting the name out there really will help.
Yeah, we've got to just do more of this. We went with a whiteboard the other day, just walking around saying, like, please try our app. So
Yeah,
hopefully we'll try to do that more.